Alright, welcome to what is the second installment of Father-Son Cooking. I'm Gabe, that's Henry. We have subscribed to Saveur Magazine, and in their 150th edition, they have published 101 classic recipes, which we are going to record and publish for your viewing pleasure. Technically, this is the second one that we've done, but for the first one, I was not able to cook with my father. This evening, we are going to be cooking chicken with 40 cloves of garlic. It's recipe number 32, which can be found on page 38. So enjoy.
Here are the ingredients for the chicken with 40 cloves of garlic. You need 3 tablespoons of good olive oil, a cut up chicken in 8 pieces, 3 to 4 pound chicken, kosher salt and ground pepper to taste, at least 40 cloves. You can use up to 100, but you know, start with 40 and see how you like it. A cup of dry vermouth, 3/4 cups of chicken stock, and a tablespoon of chopped tarragon. This is how 40 cloves of garlic look. We're starting, as I said, with 40 because we'll see how it tastes. Okay, we're heating the oven to 350. And then on a 6-quart Dutch oven over medium-high heat. We're going to put the oil there. Okay. Season the chicken with salt and pepper. Okay. So you can start throwing the pieces in the pot, and you're going to cook them for about 15 minutes till they're brown. And you're going to turn them about 1 time. Make sure you're doing both sides.
So with our Dutch oven type of browning here, we only had the opportunity to fit about 4 or 5 pieces. So we'll just do it in sections, make sure both sides are peppered and salted and to your taste, and brown them up for about 15 minutes, and then switch them out with the other chicken. You're really not cooking them here for the doneness of it. You just want to get them brown, so don't be too worried about cooking them through. You want to flip them, and total time over the heat for this is going to be about 15 minutes. Remember, towards the end, we're going to put these into the oven with the garlic, so again, don't worry about the doneness of how you're cooking it. So after about 6 minutes, when your garlic is brown, you're going to want to go ahead and add your vermouth and let that go for about another 2 minutes. Get it in there nice and even.
Okay, now that the vermouth is reduced, I'm going to add 3/4 cups of chicken stock, and I'm going to bring it to a boil. Once it boils, I'm going to take about a quarter of the cloves, pour them over the chicken.
We're just fortunate guy in graduating magna cum laude from Smith, but surely a well-read general knows the meaning of the word bizarre. Well, let me rephrase that for you.
Pour them over the chicken.
Not while I'm here, man.
And I'm gonna mash the remainder of the cloves and then pour the entire thing over the chicken. Let me get something to mash. After I pour the entire liquid and the garlic over the chicken, it's going to go into the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. Here we go. No vampires tonight. Ready to the oven. And cover the whole thing properly. And 20 minutes. Alright, we're getting it out of the oven. And all it needs is the garnish, which is the tarragon. Are you gonna stop and we're gonna continue?
Yeah, so it's recording now.
Because, huh? It's recording?
Yeah.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on.
You have to let me know.
It's recording, so just keep working.
No, let's do it again.
Okay, well I can cut out this part.
Okay.
I'll make him feel better, I'll turn it off.
No, just leave it on.